Hi there, I want to welcome you back to part 9AH, I believe it is today, of Ted Greene's Chord Chemistry. And we are on page 46 of this book right here, link in the description. If you need to buy it, go ahead and buy it. You can follow along at your leisure. Link in the description below. We're talking dominant 11s today. 1, 3, 5, flat, 7, 9, 11. When the third is left out, the chord is also called a 9 suspended, so just keep that in mind. We are going to start with E11 right here on page 46, right now, while it's fresh in our minds. All right, position number 10, we've got root, flat 7, we've got 9, we've got 11. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Let's keep moving. A11, so position number 3, let's take a look at the thumb on fret 5. We have the flat 7, the 9, the 11, the root on the top. Sure. We say, why not in these cases? Just beautiful chords. E11 is going to be on position number 10 for the root 11, flat 7, 9, and then the 5. If you wanted to, you can place the 5 on the top, sure. And the flat 7, or, whatever on the top. And we'll go ahead and stick with the dark tones, though, the ones that we actually put our fingers on. E11 on position 11. Let's take a look at this one. We've got the 11 in the bass, the flat 7, the 9, and then the root on the top, don't we? Yes, we do. Yeah, it just sounds great. E11 on position number 11. Let's go for the big fat one right here. Root 11, flat 7, 9, 5, root on the top. Good. Yeah, A11 on position number 2. Fourth finger, so that's the root note, actually, the 5, the 9, and then we got the, oh boy, oh brother. The second finger just kind of triple stopping away here with the root, the 5, the 3, the 11, the flat 7. Good. That's a little challenging. I wanted to check in on you. How are you doing anyway? Are you doing well? If you're doing well and you're still enjoying this series, just go ahead and plunk a little comment down on the plunk a comment below, and I'd love to read about it. I hope you're doing well, okay? Let's move along to E11, position number 9. We've got the 9 in the bass, the flat 7, the 11, and then the root on the top. Yeah, these are great to practice. Man, these are just great to practice. Position 5, we've got the 9 in the bass, we've got the flat 7, the 11, 9 on the root on the top. A11, position 5, are looking at root, flat, 7, 11, and then 9 on the top. Instead of having the 9 in the bass, we can place that 9 on the top. E11 on position number 9, we've got the old thumb on fret flat 7, then we run up to 5, the 9, the 11, and the root on the top. Good. A11, 1, 11, flat 7, and then 3. E11 on position number 7. So we have the, let's say the 5, the 9, the root, the 11, and then the flat 7. The next voicing is going to be the same, a similar voicing, but then we end up playing the 5, the 9, the 5 again, and then the root note, and then the 11, and then the flat 7 on the top. Yeah, A11 on position number 5. Let's just do this one. Let's check it out. 5, or this is the root note, the flat 7, and the 11. the flat 7 and the 9 on the top, root flat 7 in the bottom. A11 on position number 7, so we have the 8, 9, 10, 11. So 8, 9, 10, so we have the 11 in the bass, we have the root, we have the, let's see, for A11, the 5, the flat 7, and the 9 on the top. Good. A11 on position number 10. Let's take a look at flat 7. We have the, you know what we could do? We have got the flat 7. We have the position number 10, 11, 12. So that's the root, flat 7, the 9, and the 11 on the top. Really fun voicing to play on the guitar. A11 again on position number 3. We have the thumb, followed by the 4th finger, and then, we have the 3rd finger, which is, a little bit scary. Yeah, that's right. Root 5, flat 7, 9, 11, folks. That's right. And then position 5, we have the 9 in the bass, the 11, the flat 7, the root way on the top. Oop, not that one. We have the root on the top. Good. Let's flip it over to page 47, shall we? Page 47, top row is 9, position number 9. So we have the flat 7, the 9, the 5, the 4, or the 11, and the root on the top. Pretty much, right? And I have to try to remember not to push or pull on the string so I can remain in tune. Position 5 is going to be root, flat 7, 11, and 9. Good. There it is. All right, let's move along. A11, position number 10. We have the 11 root, then we have the flat 7 and the 9 on the top. E11 on position number 2, we have the flat 7, the 9, the 11, the root on the top. Yeah, why not? A little D sus2 or D add 9, never hurt anybody, with an E in the bass. All right, A11 on fret number 5, we have the root, we have the 9, we have the 11, and the flat 7 on the top. Good, A11 again on position number 5, but this time we have the 9 in the bass, we have the 11, the flat 7, and the root note on the top, and then you could play the root note of the bass if you'd like. Why not? Yeah. Position 7, we have the flat 7, we have the 9, we have the 5, we have the 3, and the 6 on, wait a minute, hold on a second, wait a second, what are you doing here? The 5 on the top, there we go. Flat 7, 11, root, 9, 5 on the top. A11 on position number 9. We have the 11, the flat 7, the root, or the 9, and then the root note on the top. There it is. E11 on position 7, we have the flat 7, the 9, the 11, and then the root note on the top. Position 4, we have the 3, the flat 7, the 9, and then the 5 on top. Good. E11 on position number 5, let's take a look at that one. So we have the root, or the 11, the root note, the flat 7, and then the 9 in the bass. E11 on fret number 4 is going to be the 11, the 9, the the flat 7, and the root note. Fret 5, we have the 11, the flat 7, and then the root, and then the 9. That's pretty. That is a really pretty voicing. A11 on fret number 5, we have the root, we have the 11, we have the flat 7, we have the 3 on the top. So let's do this right real quick. Let's just rearrange the fingers so that they work the way they're supposed to. Yeah, 9 on the top. Good. Position number 7, we have, let's see, A, 1, 3. All right, position 7, we have the 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, let's do it like this. We have the 3, the 11, the root, and the 9 on the top. Yeah, that's how it is. Sure. A11, I've got a little bit of a fog going on, I think. So we have the root note, flat 7, the 3, 11, and 9 on the top. Position 5, we have the 11. For E11, we have the 11, the root, the flat 7, the 9, the 5 on the top. A11 on position number 9, we have the 11, the root, the 9, and then the flat 7, and the 9 on the top, and the 5 if you want it. So we have the 11, root, 9, flat 7, 9, again, 5 on the top if you can, if you want it. A11 on position number 9. Let's use the thumb for the flat 7. We have the, flat 7. This is A11, so this will be the 11, the root, the 5, the, let's see, 11, root, 9, 5, 11 on the top, or 9 on the top. So root, or the 11, root, 9, flat 7, and then root on the top. That's it right there. Okay. Don't play this one a lot, but that's okay. E11, so position number 4, we have the second finger double stopping the E and A strings. So 11, flat 7, 9 and 5, and then root, and then 3 on the top. That's really wonderful right there. Let's take a look at 9, E11 to 13. So let's take a look at 9. We have 3, and then 4, and then 2, and then we'll reach back for all of that. So we have the root, 11, flat 7, 9, 3, and then 13 if you want it. Good. E11, position number 5, we've got the 11. Then the 3, I think, we're jumping up to the 3, the 11, 9, and the 5. Yeah. A11 is position number 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have the 11, the 3, what is that? The 5, then we have the flat 7 and the 9 on the top. Yeah. Good fingering with the first finger there. Getting better at that all the time. Better and better all the time. A11 on fret number 5, so we have the 11, the flat 7, the 3. You could play the 13 and the 9 on the top if you want. A11 on fret number 9 is going to be double stopping with the 11, the flat 7, the 3, the 5, and then the 9 on the top. Yeah, A11 on position number 9. 11, we have the 9, and then with flat 7, the root, and then the 3 on the top. And position 5. We've got the second finger double stopping on the 7th fret on 5 and 11. We've got the 4th finger running for the 9, the 3rd finger running for the flat 7, and the 1st finger running back to grab the root note on the top. And E11, this is a fun one. We have you could place this as on position number 7. So we could place this as the 5, the root 4, or the 11, the flat 7, the 3, or the 9, sorry, the 5, and then the root on the top. You could do that, easily do that. Position 7 could also look like this. It could look like the 5, the 9, and then the 11, the flat 7, and then we have the 11 and then the root note on the top of it. And then also on fret number 7, or position number 7, we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have the 1, or the root 11, and then the 5, and then we have the flat 7 and the 9 on top. 5 there if you wanted to. A11 on fret number 10 looks a lot like 11 again, with the root, and then the root 11, flat 7, 9, and then the flat 7 on the top. E11 on fret number 7 is looking a lot like, what is this? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11, flat 7, root 9, 5. A11 on position number 7. That's looking like that's got the 9 on the top. The root note, and then the flat 7, 11 in the bass. And we'll throw the A in the root note. E11 on position number 7, 5, that's the 4, or the 11, flat 7, and then the 9, and then the, what are we doing here? 3 in the bass. Oh, because why not, right? Very cool. E11 on fret number 7. Root, let's go back to the 9, 11 and flat 7. Yeah. A11 on position 7. So we have fingers 3 and 4, and then stretch way back. We've got this 2, 1, and then we'll go ahead and get that first finger laid over between the flat 7 and the 9 on the next string. So we'll have to say please, maybe pretty please. So root 11, 5, and flat 7, and then 9 on the top. All right, we could say pretty please, but we have the root 11, the 5, the flat 7, and 9 on the top with the A in the bass. And the final chord of this part is the E11. E11 with the 13. So that we have the 11, the 3, the flat 7, the 9, and the 13. Yeah. If you don't have the book yet and you like the book, you'd like to get it for yourself to follow along, link in the description below, link in the card above. And if you like what you're doing, we certainly appreciate it. I'm really enjoying that I'm here with you hanging out, and I'm definitely enjoying every step of this project here. It's a lengthy project that we're going to be doing together through to completion. So if you're still here, I certainly appreciate you saying hello. And if you want, you can go ahead and keep watching right here. And until we meet again, I wish you very happy picking.